Good morning, good afternoon, and good night, everybody. Right now, we're going to attempt the burst mode for Cell Max. Yes, he was probably my first big nightmare in Dokkan days because, well, I'm going to be trying to use the fusion here to, well, see how well it works for us. And this was one of the main reasons why it was such a challenge. You can literally only bring Senzu beans to this fight. And it came around... I think the movie had just premiered or something like that. So much so that it's kind of funny. In the global version, they had just the silhouette of Cell Max. They didn't actually show him. Because I guess they wanted to avoid spoilers. And it was devastating because we had to use superhero characters, but we didn't have many at the time. I recall that at least I, was trying to use the free-to-play AGL Gohan because he was super effective against this fight. Well, to not take any chances here today, we're going to be attempting with what I believe to be a powerful team. I just realized I don't think I showed you guys the modifiers at the beginning, right? I'll try to keep that in mind so I can show you at the very end. But before then, as you can see, I bring in a very stacked team because the conditions are pretty much super class teams or extreme class teams. That's it. And if you can mix the teams a little bit. There's one of the modifiers that is super class or extremely awakened, or extreme class or extremely awakened. So there is some leeway for you to make some hybrid teams. I decided to play it safe, since as you can see, I thought it would pretty much be a long fight. And then I decided to bring Trunks and Vegeta to buff everybody here. And they are actually going crazy. Slot 1, their damage is pretty much non-existent, but well, they are non-stop, I guess. And I just realized our HP is almost 1 mil, 913k. Sadly, on this team, we won't be able to see our boy Gogeta going full power because we don't have all that many Super Saiyan 4 characters here with us. This is actually his best linking partner on the team, Physical Gogeta. But yeah, then let's keep going, man. After all this time hating him, we barely took away 1 HP bar. Okay. Yeah, so I have the feeling this is going to be a long fight. Because, okay, yes, fair enough. Trunks and Vegeta and Monkey Bros attack stats are not the greatest. But Gogeta was hitting, I think, what, nearly 80 mil APT? And we still only 1.5 HP bar. Okay, I'm gonna have to need that STR Blue Goku to lock in and also do a lot of supers because dang. Yeah, well, I hope you guys have a lot of free time for us to have a little bit of a conversation here while we do this, right? I'm going to change the schedule and put this fight before the old Red Zone ones because this is temporary, right? So at the very least I wanted to put it out while the fight is still live. Okay, yes, very well. 18 key. I think I'm going to get 18 key with everybody, right? And ooh, the STR ones didn't drop in right, but it still worked out. Anyway, I want to drop this fight while the burst mode is still available. I know my team is probably not the most creative one. Yes, I get that. But hey, you might not have thought of bringing someone I am bringing. Might help you out. As usual, I'm aiming for the sweet 6k spot on this burst mode so we can complete all the missions. And as soon as these missions are completed, then we can relax and maybe if I have enough time, I might try to do the max modifier Cell Max. I gotta admit, I have seen a couple of these videos from The Truth and I think Toon Rami. And I do not think I have any team that can make it work. But I will try off camera, of course, record. And if it works, I will also post here on the channel. But I already tell you guys, the chances of that succeeding are very, very low. So don't keep your hopes up, please. We're gonna take 3 turns on the first phase, for real. Yeah, at the very least, that means we're going to be stacking a lot with everybody else. Oh, but wait, the blue Goku only stacks on his 18 key, right? The 12 key doesn't do much besides debuffing. And I was talking, I didn't pay attention. Can he be debuffed? No, he cannot. Okay. Also, I think that by now you might have seen the video I posted a few days ago. Yeah, it completely messed up my schedule. I got a little bit... I'm not sure if the correct word is unmotivated or demotivated, but you get the point. I lost my motivation a little while to do this. Because I don't do this for any financial reasons. I do this for fun because I like playing this game. I like putting these videos out. And also shout outs to all of you who watch my videos. I'm always very thankful for that. Very, very thankful. But yeah, it brought my motivation way, way down. Okay, and we get all the tech points. Perfect. Not that Goku is going to be able to do anything, but anyway. Coming back to the subject, it brought my motivation way down. To the point I almost completely gave up, but actually during this time playing the game helped me out. It was one of the few things that could help me take my mind off the issue. But yeah, I think that by now, if I hadn't yet, I might be archiving the video. There's no point on leaving it up, right? I just published the video about the issue because, well, I wanted to just give you guys a quick explanation of why my video suddenly stopped, right? To the few of you that watch, of course. And in case you're coming here later and the video in question is already archived, I got scammed for a substantial amount. So I was dedicating every bit of free time to see if I could recover the money. Long story short, I could not. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Group attack. Wait a second. Did I take damage? Why did I take damage? Man, I should have paid more attention to the modifiers that activated. Anyway, yeah, that being said, let's not mention this topic any further, right? I think it's going to get very boring for you guys very fast as I'm talking about it all the time. And also, I want to try and keep my spirits as high as possible. So let's focus on the fight. Let's vent all of our frustrations on Cell Max's face. And depending on who we're using, maybe exactly, his very sensitive area on his waist. Well, look at the bright side, this fight, since it seems like it's going to be a rather long fight, I guess we will be able to have a very strong Gogeta and Vegito at the very end of the fight. If I'm not mistaken, this fight is going to be 3 phases. And if memory serves me right, it might be quite scary because phases 1 and 2, normally, even when the fight was new, would take 1-2 turns maximum to complete. And that was actually one of the points people complained a lot, because the first phase would die too fast and you wouldn't be able to build your characters enough to face Cell Max true form on phase 3. And if we're taking this long, we're already, what, 10 minutes? It's already 10 minutes and we barely passed the first phase. So, yeah, judging by this logic, I'm going to guess at least, 30 minutes? If we're lucky, 10 minutes per phase. Let's see if the very end, if we're right. Oh, actually, no. If each phase gets a little bit more difficult. The first one was 10. Let's put 15 to the next one in 20. So 35, 50 minutes. Okay, that's going to be my bet. 50 minutes. Make your bets also right now and let's see who gets it right. But hey, no, it's cheating if you pick... Oh no, wait, I can't even make this challenge with you guys. You can already see the video length. Anyway, I'm going to guess 50 minutes. Let's see at the end if I get it right. And it's very sad that I have to rotate off Gogeta here. Well, he's here mostly because he's a very strong character overall, right? But I had not considered the fact that his Blink are not going to be the best for this team. Because right now we have a rotation set with Vegeta and Trunks and Blue Goku. And on the other one, I want to keep Gogeta, Vegito. And I also need to keep the Blue Goku, so there's going to be no room for the Gogetas, unfortunately. But I've seen all the rage on Twitter and on Reddit. People believing that the 11th anniversary at the end of the month is going to be with the new Monkey Coup, right, from Daima. So maybe the Gogetas can have a resurgence. Not that their team has fallen at all. I still believe Gogeta's team and Omega's team are the best teams in the game, hands down. But yeah, let's see what happens, right? I'm particularly, if it is Daima, I'm hoping for adult Vegeta. I pulled for mini Vegeta because I really do like Vegeta. After Gohan, I would say he's probably my favorite character, not counting the fusions, of course. If I go from the whole roster, I guess it's going to be Vegito, Gohan, and Vegeta. So that goes to show that I really like this character. So even though he's not the greatest, I tried using mini Vegeta every chance I got. And if I get the adult Vegeta, I will have even more opportunities to try and use him. Ooh, actually using them both together would be fun. And now that I think about where I have mini Vegeta and mini Monkey Coup. So if we get adult Vegeta and adult Monkey Coup, the team is going to be pretty much them with themselves. Yeah, no, I actually want to see that. But Daima would not be my first pick. Might be a little bit of a controversial opinion here, but I'm not much of a Daima fan. Yeah, I didn't like it very much, so if it is those two characters, I admit they are hype, they are nice, they're good. But I am still hoping for Namek Saga. Or even better, for a freaking LR Kid Buu. The game is reaching 11 years old, and we still haven't gotten a single LR Kid Buu. This is criminal at this point. I mean, come on. He is technically the final villain of the series. Because, well, GT is, I guess, not exactly canon. To be honest, I was a kid when I watched it, so I still don't know exactly the nuance of it. But I do know that GT kind of exists in its own universe, let's put it like this. So much so that Super and Daima happened before it or don't acknowledge it or something. So, if we go by that, Buu is the final villain of the classic saga. And Kid Buu in particular is the final form of the final villain of the final form. And we still don't have him. We have what? The physical DFE, the Int DFE, and the STR DFE, right? So we have P, Int, STR. That still leaves us with TAC. I don't think we have a TAC DFE Kid Buu. And AGL. Even though we have an AGL Kid Buu, that meme from way back when the game was released. But yeah, hey, a TAC LR Kid Buu would be crazy, would be fun. I would definitely dump everything I have to try and get the unit. And what is your opinion, guys? Are you also looking forward to maybe getting the Namek Saga, Buu Saga? Or are you looking forward to getting the Daima one? Oh, wait a second. Damage reduction, he just super attack. Okay, I'm fine. I forgot it's not the last phase yet. We're already 15 minutes in and we're not in the last phase yet. Okay, this fight's going to be long. But anyway, coming back here to the topic. Since I believe a lot of the players aren't exactly OG players or not necessarily even OG Dragon Ball fans. Maybe you got into Dragon Ball by watching Daima. If you did that, like, I'm pretty sure you would be extremely hyped for a Daima anniversary celebration, right? Because anniversary celebrations are always extremely hyped, and 9 out of 10 times the characters are extremely busted. We're going to forget about normal Vegeta from the 10th anniversary. I have this guy, I think 90%. I still never use him. Every time I have the opportunity to forget about him, I do. I think the one place I use him still every single time is on Virtual Dokkan Battle. The Battlefield, yes. I was trying to remember the correct name, Virtual Flash or something. But yeah, on Battlefield is the one place I still use that Vegeta every time, because the Universe Survival Saga on that mode is extremely OP and can beat pretty much any phase in one try. So that's it. That's one of the things. But yeah, it was very sad. At the very least, I wasn't completely shafted because Vegito and Gogeta are Goku and Vegeta cards. So technically I did get my share of Vegeta representation in 10th anniversary. I'm really hoping to also get some very decent representation of him this time around, because I do not know what's going on. I don't know if it's a two-way demand or the developers of this game for some reason hate Vegeta or what, but they have a very, very long streak of Captain Vegeta characters. And normally the best Vegeta characters are, guess what, half Goku. Which is exactly the case for the 10th anniversary fusions. They were the most OP characters in the game for the longest time, and part of me really do believes it's because they are half Goku. You just have to look at normal Vegeta and you will realize what they would do if they were purely Vegeta cards. I just remember the kids Daima Vegeta, mini Vegeta, and yeah, he was released as a solo Vegeta unit, of course, at the EX part of the anniversary, and he became a meme almost immediately. Yeah, no, that's sad. And I'm getting to the point I might have to pause real quick and come back, because yeah, I'm gonna grab some water. Okay, let's finish this phase, and then I'll go for a quick tiny break, grab some water, and be right back. I really hope that Goku here can survive this slot 1. I'm attacking with him first because I need him to stack as much as possible. And hopefully we won't get to the point where Gogeta has to attack. Okay, his defense is nice for this phase. Okay, everybody's good. Now, Goku is definitely going to finish this, right? Right? Not in the first one. Perfect, another one. Ah, man, that was the perfect chance to get double stacks. Okay, this Goku stacking is going quite smoothly, already at 4 mil. That's nice, that's nice. Okay, I'll be back real soon, guys. Hey, did you miss me? I am already back. I think for you guys it didn't even take a minute. If I never said I was leaving, you would never know. Okay, so now is the true challenge. And now I remember also one of the nightmares this fight was when it first released. Because one of the characters we had to use here, guess what, was Gamma number 2. And of course, you do remember his element, right? He is freaking AGL. So he was one of the characters we needed to use in this fight, and he was type disadvantage. Okay, now. Should I fuse already? I guess we do, because we need the HP back. Okay, let's see. Oh, perfect! The super attack is going to be on Trunks and Vegeta. At this point, I'm going to say that they are more than capable of tanking this. And no, I do not want to remove them from slot 1 because they lose, I think, 20% damage reduction. And I'm not very confident how strong they're going to be able to... I mean, how well they're going to be able to tank the super attacks or regular attacks even on slot 2. Wait, does Cell Max only super attacks once? I remember him being an extreme nightmare, so my memories are fuzzy. Most of what I remember is the game over screen. Thankfully back then they weren't doing the limited daily... Nice dodge! They weren't doing the limited daily attempts on the hard fights. If they did that for Cell Max, until today I wouldn't have been able to beat it for sure. Because, yeah. Okay, now, the one bad thing about Vegeta and Trunks dodging that super attack is that I do not know exactly how hard Cell Max is actually hitting right now. But Gogeta at the end should be safe because this Goku, I think, he increases the allies' defense on his ult. Okay, you did stack quite well. Only 30 million? Really? Yeah, I was expecting more because Goku did stack quite... Oh no, actually I rotated him off a few times. Yes, that's right. Okay, I take it back. 30 mil is actually good. So he can do that 3, maybe 4 times, right? It should still do at the very least some chip damage. Yes, chip damage. My god, what world do we live in where 30 mil crit is just chip damage on the boss? Back in the day, 30 mil would completely decimate the whole family tree of the boss. I still remember the strat to beat the OG DFE Tech Nuker Cell. Just load in, nuke strats and finish everything in one turn. Okay, at very least Gogeta is putting up work. Putting on work? He's doing his part. And not taking any damage. That's important as well. Oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot. Now it's time to prove. Do I already... I mean, it's not like I have much of a choice, right? I think you might have to use Gogeta. That counter would be extremely necessary right now. Now we have 77% damage reduction. And guard. I don't know if it's going to be enough. I'm also tempted to use Vegeta's here, not gonna lie. Maybe it's time to go for... Oh, it doesn't change at all. You know what? Let's do it. I might be a little bit too much of a scaredy cat or something here. But if you were playing back then, I'm pretty sure the trauma is still etched in your soul. And actually, wait a second. I think I might have misplayed here. No, wait a second, wait a second. Maybe I should reset this rotation. Because if I do this to remove the lock, sorry guys, I had to reset the rotation real quick. It made no sense to fuse Gogeta here and Vegito at the same time. So I'm going to do this to remove him out of harm's way pretty much. So let's go with Vegito first. Let's move to Vegeta. Done. Maximum critical damage on slot 3. Got it. Oh! Okay, 96 mil, not bad, not bad. Okay. And now we'll do like this. Actually, Link-wise, doesn't change much. So let's just do the active skill here either way. We have to protect Vegeta, right? And next turn, we'll put Vegeta back to the Goku side. Goku side is for survivability, Vegeta side is for raw damage. Perfect. Ooh, we almost got maximum key. 23. Well, it's close enough. And it's going to... Ooh. It's a Dokkan attack. Do I want to do the Dokkan attack with Vegeta? Vegeta or Vegeta? Sorry guys, I had to reset one more time. I was not paying attention. It was going to be a Dokkan attack on slot 1 there. Oh, wait a second. 9999. I made the right choice by swapping them there. So, now since we have a very high attack stat and guaranteed crits, Vegeta, I think it's the wisest choice to go slot 1, right? Let's do what we did before, activate all the damage we can. Angel as an Izzle. Okay. Since the beams from this fight they are going to be pretty much just to remove lock. Because we are either alive or we are not. Very rarely this would actually be helpful to heal us. Okay, so this is how we're gonna do it. I really want to get a lot of ki with Vegito. I hope this will be enough. It's close enough, right? We already reset a couple times. I'm not in the mood to reset again. But yeah, getting ki here is difficult. Anyway, now let's get our Dokkan attack with Vegeta. Let me focus here to get 7 out of 7. 1 sec. Okay, we got it. When I'm recording here on my device, sometimes I get a little bit of lag. So that's why I gotta focus extra hard to make sure it is going just right. Oh, I didn't pay attention to his attack shot. That actually did less damage than the active skill. But 55, and I think he can do one more of them. Now I do think, yeah, Cell Max now will become Cell Minimum after that. Anyway, yeah, no, I'm pretty sure this is doing a lot more damage than Vegito could do on slot 1. Now we're going to build him up. Sadly, we won't get Vegito's maximum damage here because he didn't super attack first. Yeah, but no regrets. Vegeta did definitely a lot more there. Okay, now let's see how much this does. That's the part that's scaring me. The trauma. Okay. The trauma is real, guys. The trauma is real. To the point I completely forgot they could also lock a rotation. Totally forgot. Yeah, the counters are doing nothing here. Maybe I should have waited to get Gogeta on the same rotation to do what I just did. But it was a Dokkan attack, so I had to do what I had to do. Only 18 mil. Yeah, after GDC, these numbers are not impressive anymore. But back when these units released a year ago, they were literally devastating any and every single content in the game. So much so that we used to call them turn 5 win button. If you just reach turn 5 with them, you win anything. Oh, look, another another ultra. Yeah, I still can't believe they only stay fused for a couple turns. They should be permanent, man. Okay, how much now? Yeah, it's something. And doing things this way, we're able to save Super Saiyan for Gogeta's transformation. That means we will still have the 77% damage reduction, orb changing, and guard turn for when we need it most. I think this is when we have to use already the second Senzu. I'm not sure if I trust Gogeta on slot 1. I'm going to use his active first so we can get all his stats already. In case you don't know, guys, any character that gains stats when attacking, if you use the active skill, they gain those stats immediately. So now he would be somewhat okay for slot 1. Now, do I 646,000 with guard, 60% damage reduction. Okay. I think I don't have much of a choice. I might have to do this. Man, Gogeta locked there is kind of scaring me. I did not want to leave in slot 1. Let me check here. 50%, not sorry, I thought it was 60, it's 50% damage reduction. Oh, he gets extra double defense when receiving an attack and double again when it's a super attack. So his 600 go to 12. So he would have around 3 million defense if it was a super. But 1.2 for regular attacks, I guess. I think I'm gonna have to trust him. And instead of using Vegeta's active skill here, I'm going to go for Goku's for survivability. Yeah. Not proud of this, but I'm choosing the victory over the flashiness. I'm counting on... Okay, there we got the 18. I'm counting on you, Gogeta, to not die there. You have to survive. I mean, your defense is decent enough. You have guard, you have damage reduction. I'm trusting you, my boy. Okay, now let's see everything else going on. Thankfully, the Cell Max only does Super 1 once a turn at most. Otherwise, yeah, we might have been cooked. And once again, I was talking, I didn't see the attack stat. God damn it. But hey, 25 mil, not bad. Okay, 38. I'm very curious to see how they're gonna power creep this guy during the 11th anniversary. Or how they're going to power creep him. Oh, wait a second. No, they already did. There are some fights that sadly already power crept Gogeta. Like the Bio Broly fight, the Gamma's fight. Yeah, no, I completely forgot about those. Now, 48 mil. Not nearly enough to finish Cell Max. Vegeta side would do a crap ton more damage. I am aware of it. But there's a super attack coming here. This Goku is the one with the highest survivability of the two. Extra dodge and damage reduction and now guard. So I had to do this. Ooh, shit. No dodge. No dodge. No dodge. Wait, double digits? Double digits? Oh man, Vegeta would definitely have survived that then. Yeah, I guess I was too much... I was too much of a coward in this part. If I just trusted Vegeta, things would be so much different right now. The very least these two here are still buffing the next rotation, so they still can tank a little bit better and hit a little bit harder. And at this point, they can already stop with the additionals. Please, you're not doing anything. Okay, and the normals aren't enough to do anything to us. Perfect. I think this might be the time to use the second Senzu then. Yeah, we're going to activate Gogeta's here for sure. It's 37, that's it's damage, I guess. Yeah, I was thinking about putting Vegeta on slot 1. But Can I do this? I mean, Blink-wise there in the middle is going to be great. 60%. Oh, he is the one with 60% damage reduction. Do I? He has high chance of evading, high chance of crit, and 40% damage reduction. 928k. I think the Goku might be a little bit safer bet here. Over a million. 80%. Oh, sorry. Chance of evading, damage reduction 60%. Extra chance to evade, extra damage reduction. So yeah, no, this Goku here is the safest bet. Now, if I'm not mistaken, he gets stats for rainbow keys, right? So let's get these 3 rainbows here. Oh shoot! If we get type disadvantage, we lose HP. Anyway, I gotta believe. Thankfully, this Goku will also give extra defense to both fusions. So this should be enough, right? I mean, he has 60% damage reduction, a lot of HP. He's getting another 60% defense right now. And we got 3 rainbow keys here with him, so he even got a little bit more stats from that. Look at that, without proper linkage, he was at 30 mil. Now with Vegeta on his side, he jumped to 40 mil. Oh yeah, he's also attacking first, so he's raising his stats even further beyond. So yeah, I think he should be able to survive this. And also Vegeta will be able to super attack this time before countering. So maybe, just maybe, this is the final rotation of this fight. Okay, he can do that 2 more times. And it's even going higher and higher. 41 million, baby. Okay. It's kind of crazy to think that how Pai can do bigger numbers, but let's not talk about that. Okay, now it's time of the truth, everybody. No dodge, but survive. Survive. I felt like a Pokemon right now. And now Vegito will finish this, right? Now that... Oh, yeah, I forgot. The 40 mil now wasn't just because of Lynx, it's because we use his actor. This Vegito also will hit a little bit harder because of it, I think. Okay, we're going to have 4 counters at the end. Can 4 counters finally get rid of 1 HP bar? Or is that asking for too much? Actually, a little bit less than HP bar, right? Because this is going to chip damage a little bit. Let's see. 1. I think it's enough. 2. Oh, that should be enough. 3. Okay, and the final one, number 4. Very well, with this, Cellmax is done for burst mode completed with 6,000 points. Just as the doctor ordered, a nice good dosage of dopamine here. Yeah, I don't know, the fight was definitely easier than it felt, because 99% of the time I was fighting against the trauma in my head that any super attack that we didn't dodge would definitely kill us on the spot. 40 minutes. Oh man, I bet on 50 minutes, didn't I? I got it wrong for 10 minutes. Okay, all missions completed. Now there's only one more condition here to do it like we normally do, right? Okay, so let's go and complete the second condition. Now we're going to remove all the modifiers so we make it easier. But these here, only extreme type characters. Extreme type characters, I guess we can go to the old reliable, right? I don't think this fight is going to be too challenging without the modifiers. So let's go with the Clone Wars. Yeah, let's leave the Agile out of it because the last phase is going to be attack, right? And let's go. Now I'm very curious to see the difference. It took us 10 minutes to get rid of the first phase. 10 minutes. Let's see how... And by the way, our HP is almost like half of what it was in the previous team. Now I'm going to guess maybe one ultra attack for each rotation, and that should be it. Maybe until the third phase takes a little bit more than just one attack. But until there, I think it's going to be one for anything. And nice! We were able to get some decent rainbow orbs for the physical Rosé. Not that he's going to have any chance to participate, but it's nice to include him, right? Ah, okay. Sorry, part of you was still a little bit concerned. Okay, so one attack, death, please. Starting at 35 mil. And KO screen. Yes. What was 10 minutes before now became like 10 seconds. Let's see what awaits us on phase number 2. Oh, he's been so kind. The AoE attack is at the very end. I don't think he has any special ability when reaching 24k, right? Just the good old, the bigger damage. But that's not going to be that necessary right now. So let's just have some fun, right? We just spent 40 minutes clenching our teeth. Now we can just take it easy. Also, one hit KO. Yep, one hit KO. Hey, can we get 3 out of 3 for this? I mean, 3 for 3? Linkage is still nice. Damage is definitely still there. Can we kill him in one turn? Man, we cannot use the field yet. It's only the first turn, this is the third one. Let's try to save the rainbow orbs for the DFE one. It worked just fine. Now, before looking at the end, place your bets. Can this be a 3-turn fight now? Let's see. I definitely believe they have the ability to do so. They definitely have the ability to do so, yes. Okay, 40 mil. How many HP bars? Oh, man. Only 3 HP bars. If it had been a little bit more, maybe we could do this in one turn. Oh, wait a second. Another super. Oh. If he launched another one, can we do another one? It would be very easy to finish this. Now, it's going to take 2 turns. No way, Jose, that 5 mil... No, this physical one has no hopes of doing this. He can do 4, maybe 5 attacks here, but his attack stat is pitiful. Nice idea of a card, but terrible kit. He is trying hard though. But you will see in a second that the free-to-play one outshines this guy in every way, shape, and form. He's not giving up, but how many attacks can he do and how many normals? Thank you. So his bigger attack stat was 15 mil. Keep this number in mind, 15. Now let's see the biggest attack stat from the... Oh, actually, it's going to be just 1 turn. Yes. See, 20 mil out of the gate for the attack one. And there you go. We 1-turned every phase without the modifiers. Did you look at that? What was 40 minutes before was, what, 4 minutes now? I think so. Okay, come on. Yeah, 4 minutes. And there you go. All the missions completed for Cell Max Burst Mode. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for staying here with me during this time. I wish you all a wonderful time, a great 2026, and stay tuned for more. There's going to be plenty of videos going in succession right here. Please do not forget to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you next video. Bye-bye.